Thank you so much for joining me. In this video I wanted to show you how I set up my holiday planner. So I am using a 1/2 inch binder that I got at Staples, and I had just designed this cover on pages on my MacBook and printed it, and then inside I have purchased some page dividers from a dollar store, and I had separated them into Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, and party planning. So it's more than just a holiday planner, but I do mostly use it for planning the holidays, especially Christmas. So because I am located in Canada, we are done Thanksgiving, so I had taken out all the used paperwork out, and then I had included blank ones just so I could show you what it looks like. So let's get started and look inside. The first sheet I had printed from Scattered Squirrel, and it is a hostess cheat sheet, and it just kind of gives you things to do a week before, 2 to 3 days before, and it's a checklist. And you can I think you can delete stuff from it. I didn't try, I just kind of left it as it is because it does apply most of it to me. So, and then the next one is also this one is from Scattered Squirrel as well, and it's holiday preparations, and it'll just things like set out holiday music, make up playlists. So it's very similar to the other one, but it's a little bit more detailed as well. So, and then gift unwrapping survival kit, so to make sure that you have everything for the day of whenever you are unwrapping presents. The next one is baking list, as well from Scattered Squirrel, and I'm using Pinterest for a lot of my recipes, so I will write down the recipe names and where it is, because some are on the Christmas baking, some are under baking and things like that, some are under cooking, so I write it down. Then I will put down if I'm using it for any of the party or any of the family gatherings, and then how many batches, if I'm put them in the freezer, or if I'm separating, giving them as gifts. And then I set up a baking plan, which I will be working on this week, and then I also create a shopping list. And then over here I have page protectors that I have printed out some of the recipes already in here. So that way, and I like putting them in a page protector, so when I'm cooking or baking, I don't get them dirty. And I know that you can do and just follow the recipe on your iPad, but I had made a mess out of my iPad trying to flip through a recipe and things like that with dirty hands, and it just doesn't work. So I prefer it this way. So I'm gonna add more clear pages because I'll probably need more. And then I usually don't host Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. It is my mom and my mother-in-law that do it, but we do host other things. We have people over for whether it's app night or whether it is an actual sit-down dinner, so that's what I will put down here. And I like to make a lot of the apps like dips and things like that ahead of time so I can freeze them. And then this is the greeting card list, more greeting card list. And then over here I have, this one is as well from Scattered Squirrel. So most of the ones that I've showed you, well, all of the ones that I showed you so far are from scatteredsquirrel.com. And here's a wish list. This one will be for more like my parents and my nieces and my nephew and my mother-in-law. And then over here is more. Now this one I had created myself, and I think I will be I have made ton of copies. So these are, I'm going to be using for daycare as well, for some of the children that all of the children I will be purchasing for. And I will actually probably use this one for the daycare, and then these ones for the family members, and then these ones are for my kids and my husband and I. And then over here I had created also a gift giving tracker, so that way I can write down, I have a full page view of who I had bought the gifts for from the wish list, so who, what, and I can write down where, so that way I can find the receipts easier, and then cost and if I wrapped it. Because sometimes I will hide the gifts all over my house and then I forget I had bought them. So that way this is, or what I have wrapped. So this is a good way to keep track of that. And then we also like to watch a lot of Christmas movies throughout December. So sometimes I'll see a movie advertised, or I'll come across it on Pinterest or YouTube or whatever, people talking about it, and I forget what it's called. So I'd like to have somewhere where I can write it down, and then over here I can write it whether we liked it or whether we did not like it, and that way I can use it for next year. And then over here I have notes or anything else that I need to know for my Christmas season. Over here I was planning on putting some more page protectors, but I ran out, and adding things like if I find recipes from, well, actually recipes will go to the beginning, but if I find ideas in magazines or anything that's actual printed, so like flyers or magazines and things like that for decor or for anything that Christmas related. So Thanksgiving part is not as elaborate as the Christmas one, but again I have the hosted cheat sheet, and then I have the Thanksgiving planner. So again, cooking, because again I don't host because my mom and my mother-in-law have a hard time giving up. So we do I do things with friends, so this is what it is for. I have a guest list, what I'm serving, beverages, table decor, place settings, and notes. And then again I have some recipes here that I use, and then another clear page, and then notes. And I will do the same thing, add another clear page here for decor ideas. And then Easter, I don't have anything in here yet because this is something new that I want to start. I usually host just a Friday, Good Friday. So, and it has been only with my husband and my children that we do things. So I haven't either, but I do want to expand that. So I had saved a section here for that. And then over here is party planner, so it is for birthdays, or if I do like a Labor Day party or any of the other type of parties. So I have a party planner here, so 1 to 2 months, 2 weeks, and the day of the party, food and drinks, decorations, activities, and notes, guest list, and then I just have blank pieces of lined paper for anything that I like to add, write, or things like that. So I hope you find this helpful, and it's something that you are considering doing and you found it helpful. That would make me happy, and thank you so much for watching. And if you liked it, please like and subscribe. Thank you.